Leaseville is all about making it possible for people to get the products they need today. Think electronics, appliances, fitness gear, or furniture without having to pay the full price up front or worry about having perfect credit. The core idea is pretty straightforward. Lease or rent to own what you want. Pay as you go and decide if you want to keep it or return it at any point. What stands out immediately is there's no down payment and absolutely no credit needed to qualify. So this really opens up the door for those who might have had trouble getting financing elsewhere. Leaseville specifically looks at your income and bank account health instead of your credit score, making the process more accessible for anyone who has a steady income, but maybe not a stellar financial history. Every single item on Leaseville is brand new and factory sealed, which people will appreciate. No worrying about getting used or refurbished products. The application process is remarkably quick, with instant decisions in most cases. Approved customers can lease up to $3,500 worth of goods. And once the first 2-week rental payment clears, the item either ships to your door or is ready for in-store pickup as early as the next day. The structure is simple: pay every 2 weeks, and every payment goes toward eventual ownership. After 12 months, 26 bi-weekly payments, the item is yours. Don't want to keep it? Just return it anytime along the way with no penalties and walk away. Plus, you can buy the item early and save, especially if you do so within the first 100 days, cutting the remaining amount by 50%, which is a significant advantage for anyone able to come up with some cash down the line. The strength of Leaseville is the flexibility and freedom. Users are never locked into any contract, and there are no long-term obligations. If financial circumstances change, or if for any reason the item just isn't working out, return it without stress. No harm, no foul. Since there's no interest rate in the traditional sense, all rental payments are transparent and clear, so there's no confusion about hidden charges. Leaseville's A+ Better Business Bureau rating and solid customer reviews speak to its legitimacy and reliability. People also get peace of mind on information security. Leaseville relies on AWS for hosting, with advanced encryption and fraud protection in place, so privacy is a top priority. Now, while the benefits are clear, it's important to keep an eye on the downsides. Renting to own can be more expensive than buying outright, especially if you go all the way through the 12 months instead of buying out early. Missed payments can lead to repossession, late fees, and even negative marks if the issue drags on and legal options are pursued. It's also worth noting that approval still depends on a steady income and good bank account standing, so it's not completely open to everyone. Plus, though you get brand new factory sealed items, you are technically leasing until that last payment, so there's always the risk of needing to return the product if life throws a curveball and payments get missed. In summary, Leaseville really fills a gap for people who need a practical alternative to high interest credit or simply can't get approved for traditional financing. It's flexible, straightforward, and gets the essentials or even luxury items into people's hands fast, with no credit barrier and no down payment. As with any rent-to-own service, though, it's vital to budget carefully to avoid paying more than intended or risking the loss of the product to repossession. Ultimately, it's a good solution for those who need options, want to avoid traditional debt, and value low commitment, but it's not without its risks if payments can't be kept up.